Let's see here. Same name as my gamer tag. You should know that already. My own son doesn't know what my YouTube name is. So, just like it says, going through Detective Stories 4, Jordan, the latest installment in the Detective Stories by Andrew. The last three maps have all been really good, so I obviously have really high expectations for this one. Ooh. Alright, so, Isaac, have you ever played any of these detective stories? Alright. So the way it works is there's going to be clues hidden around, and you have to solve the mystery. Alright? So you have to actually pay attention now. Okay, if you want a tour of what has happened previously in the story, look behind you. It is recommended to go through the tour before starting. Previously on Detective Stories. You're Lieutenant Jordan Justice, located in Richmond District, San Francisco. Isabel Russell, ooh, Isabel, was abducted by a suspect codenamed Mr. Twist. Jordan managed to track the victim down to an abandoned warehouse. After saving her, Jordan received a letter from Mr. Twist announcing the beginning of this game. He also told Jordan that every victim's name will reveal his true identity. His distinctive symbol is a red skull that he sprays in every crime scene. Isabel then received a large payment to disappear again. The receipt of $5,000 was found in her apartment. She was never seen again. After that, another disappearance happened. This time, the victim's name was Anna Redhouse, a civil engineer living in Richmond. It was later found that Anna was an accomplice to Mr. Twist and planned Isabel's disappearance together with him. Turns out, Anna had a brother, Ian. When they were young, they lost their parents in a mugging that happened in Cinema Majestic. Jordan's father, also a cop, didn't manage to stop the mugger in time. For that reason, they wanted revenge. After escaping the wooden trap house, Jordan found information that led to the arrest of Anna. Mr. Twist was still at large. Hours later, High Stakes Bank was robbed by four individuals. Turns out they were part of the Fenton gang. Their symbol is a red dragon badge. That's I haven't played this yet, but I can almost guarantee that's going to be important. Or else why would he be including it in the flashback? The robber stole a deposit box that contained Ian Redhouse, Mr. Twist's adoption papers. Nothing else was missing from the bank, even though the vault was opened with explosives. Right after the robbery, the Fentons planted a bomb at the police department to set Anna free. She was hurt in the process. Mr. Twist was angry because of that trapped Norton, Fenton's gang leader, into a coffin at the docks. After tracking down Mr. Twist's headquarters, Jordan discovered that Mr. Twist was also the suspect in another older case codenamed the Retaliator. Two police officers, Braxton Houston and Roger Matthews, disappeared after tracking down the suspect. That was 3 months ago. Ian Redhouse became his name when he was adopted at an early age. His previous name, though, was Brian Maverick. Venturing in Mr. Twist's headquarters, it was revealed that Mr. Twist was responsible for all 5 victims' disappearances, spelling his real name, Brian. Brian Maverick, aka Mr. Twist, challenged Jordan to one last game. The suspect agreed to be captured if Jordan beat his final game. Jordan agreed. Welcome to Detective Stories 4, Jordan. Alright, let's get it. Did you already go ahead? Okay. You have one life, yeah, and a pistol. One life to complete the entire scenario. Choices do not matter, only you do. Richmond District, San Francisco, February 16th, 1998. Another cold Monday. I just completed the final game. Time to end this. You won. Time for your prize, Jordan. Let's see if you can keep your word. The one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one, the one. I should be careful. This room has no exit. Seems like a trap. TV seems to be operational. I think I can open it. I'm sorry to do this, but we all pay for the other people's mistakes. Goodbye, Jordan. You'll remember me. Oh boy. I knew it. Dang you for rigging this. I have to think fast. Savage. So, looks like we're about to die. Ah. What? Oh, the camera? Okay, yeah. And stuff. I'm gonna just turn the TV back on just anytime. Trying to see if I see any like explosive devices. This camera's super whitewashed. Nope, no damage done to that. Well, poop. Stuck on the very first level. This stinks. has to be something going on over here, right? Or is this just a red herring? Oil-laden rope. Oh wait, hold on. Earlier I could change the input for the TV. But now I cannot. Poop. No. No, I highly doubt that. Curious though. Like, this is like showing a light towards this way. Huh? I'll just break it a little bit, give it a weathered appearance. Sadly, you can't turn off health bars for stuff like that yet. side of this wall that we can go through. Can't go through that wall. There's like a sequencer on the other side of it. I feel the same way. I feel like such an idiot right now. What are you trying to tell me, TV? Did we break something? Or... yeah, but that's different. No, I don't think wertandrew would do something like that. Respawn. I'll have to restart the game. Because I don't normally for like hope. But that room was supposed to explode. Alright, come on. Apparently... Okay. Turn on TV. Change input source. Apparently just chilling here. Once the death barriers get close enough, this is supposed to explode or something. That's what needed to happen. 30 minutes earlier. This is it. One final game with suspect Brian Maverick, aka Mr. Twist. I have nothing to lose, yet I'm betting everything on this. Brian makes the best choices in venues. What's this say? Brian loves to use those. Seems like some sort of mechanism for opening the door remotely. What is... Oh. Welcome, Jordan, to our final game. Let me explain the rules. Beat all 3 of my challenges and you win. Simple as that. I'll play your twisted little game. But you better stick to your word because I brought my handcuffs with me. You're a detective. I hope you bring your handcuffs everywhere, Jordan. Like, whenever you leave the office, I hope you bring your handcuffs. Just saying, dude. Alright. Alright, so keep this in mind. Isaac, paying attention? This thing right here. It says he loves to use them. Mechanism to open doors automatically and stuff. Alright, get out of here. Dude, why didn't you run through? Looks like movement sensors, but for what? Okay, so... Oh. Let me try this. Come over here. Look at the TV. Stay looking at the TV. Okay. So walking backwards, staring at the TV doesn't do anything. Only when we're both on this side does it. Oh wait. Is there a way to get through? Okay. Well, no, I'm thinking that there's because these things right here. Seems to be like whenever one of us passes, I go through. as soon as I stand right here, and it's fine. But the second that I pass through these sections of wall, there's like these things right here, these sensors, it resets it. So let me see if I can find a way to put something. Blast you. Hold on. It's gonna do one player, so. Well, hold on. You wouldn't be down there if it wasn't for me saying, hey. I wonder if I can just break these. My flashlight. Nope. How about my gun? Nope. Go back in here and try to help me out with this one. Come back in here and try to help me out. Okay, hold on. Okay. Now, will you open the door? Alright. Now, come off the pad. Come off the pad. Hold on. Alright, run across. Dang. So last time I go through. Alright, now run back towards me. Dang it, dude. Okay. Now see if you can come through this time. No. Okay, so there's gotta be something else around here that allows us to stand on this, like, the back of this toilet anyways. Just wonder if this is a trick room. Well, they're all trick rooms, but oh, hey, I found a hole in the ground. Over here. Alright, now let's... Oh. Behind the walls, you say? How are you going to spend your last Monday? Seize the day. Okay, that's just a black tile. Oh, whoops. Hold on. I fell back down in the hole. Hey, how come the... Oh, that one's locked. Okay. That was a little warm up. Let's start with challenge 1. What you see is not key. The vent is too rusty to move. Generator seems functional, yet it seems is not used. Let's see. Well, built recently, I suppose Brian is cutting out possible exits. Well, hey, let's just... Did you already come all the way up these stairs and everything? The smell. You get gangrene just by touching these. I'm in here. There's another TV up here, so... Push that pressure plate again so you can try and get in here. The door like open and shut. Say open it so I can try and... Nope, it's still locked. This door's not reopening. Go stand on the pressure plate. Get off the plate. Is there... Dang it. Alright. Respawn. Looks like we got split up too far. I don't know how I got there. So I couldn't like block the tube or anything. At this time, stay together. No going rogue or running maverick, whatever. Turn TV on, change the input, and wait. come over here. Oh, that's right, yeah. Were we supposed to step on that other pressure plate on the other side? Yeah, that's what it looks like. Alright, you stepped on it? Alright, come on. I think it closes on its own. Oh yeah, this door's open now. Well, if I would have been standing here, then you could confirm if you were right or not, but... Wait a second. We're just in this room. We need that door to be unlocked. Alright, hold on. I mean... What? Okay, so... Why'd you leave it open then? You said it needed to be open then closed. It wasn't shut. We rolled up and it was already open. Alright, let's go. Okay. Hold on. Stand still. Oh, dang. Okay. So when this light's off, you can go past the sensors. When it's on, the sensors are activated. Hold on. Oh, dang it. I'm trying to just go stand by the door. Let's go stand over there by the door. Do not go through it yet, though. Just in case I'm wrong. Alright. Yay. Okay, so TV's up here. Good job, Lieutenant. Now in good fashion, every time you solve a challenge, reveal a little clue about myself. Remember the tape with the car crash? I was in it. Hooray! He must be referring to the tape from Anna's case where the car accident was shown. Almost forgot about that. Never really understood its meaning. There must be a reason he brought up this twice. What happened in that car accident? Some military markings like the ones found in Sunshine Consulting LLC. Alright. Time for challenge 2. When light and water combines, the path of Jordan shines. Alright, let's get to work. When light and water combines. I mean, there's that water that's like down here. Squeeze down in there. When light and water combine, the path of Jordan shines. What was the only water in the room? Oh, hey. There's writing. Something about the door. Okay. Hit 20 times above the door. Above the locked door. Hey! Oh no! I fell. That's okay. There's a TV. Okay. All clues that led you in this place were planted, not left accidentally. Even Norton's mistake was made up. I should be more careful after what Mr. Twist pulled with Isabel. He fooled us again to get me here, I suppose. But what about the bomb? Was it actually, was that really a distraction? And the Fentons, did they plant fake evidence in the wharf and the auction house? It still doesn't make sense. Alright, let's... Okay, come on. Okay, stop spraying things. Why tell me that all evidence was made up, though? He keeps throwing aces out of his hand. A's locked, B's locked, okay. When the time is nigh, speed is your ally. Tick-tock. As long as there are no bombs involved, I'm confident I can solve this. A. No, it wasn't locked. So when I hit the switch here is to open up door A, apparently. So we have to be fast. Not taking chances, huh? No cell phone reception too? This is the perfect crime scene. What's that? A then B. Alright, so after we hit this, you gotta get out of here, go from A to B. Sweet. So this turned into find the button. Awesome. My favorite type of maps. Oh. Right behind. Alright, so get to the door. So going B's gonna open and C's gonna open, okay? Oh, dang it. Okay, just stand there at C. I'll be there. Or open up hit the button behind the TV for A, and then stand at the door for C. Behind the TV. What? Do it again. Why is it... Hit it once again. Dang. Seemed like it was... Why is it doing that? It's like opening and shutting like super quick. Go in. Okay, so... Huh? C then B? Hold on. If you're feeling sick and they feel even worse, you might go to this building to see a doctor or a nurse. A little off character, the riddle doesn't make sense. Why placed here? I wonder what office this was. Sunshine Consulting must have been a large company to own all these premises. Okay, maybe there's a clue in B that we didn't get. Or there's another button or something. Let's go. Oh, dang. Alright, A. Make sure there's no clues in here that we missed. A then B. What? I think because there's two of us, I think these doors like opening and shutting a little bit faster because it probably senses that we're, yeah, or like it senses like somebody near the other one. That I'm just doing. Hey, look. Ooh, an unactivated trigger. It's okay. Oh, okay. So when it says when we get to C, instead of going to D, how it says A then B or C then B, that's why we got to come back to that trigger. Ah. I mean, if you want, you can just hang out right there, and I'll go hit the switches, or. Ooh, barely made it. Huh? So we're gonna have just enough time after hitting. Did you hit it? To get in here and hit that? Doesn't make sense. Cause I barely haven't. I'm just saying I barely have enough time to get in here as it is. Oh, God dang it. Did you hit the button for D? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm in. See, it did not seem like you had enough time to get here. Let me try to... Ooh, get out the way. Bruh, I'm trying to run throughout this to get these buttons, alright? So you just go wait at D. Oh, dang, I got stuck on the stupid door. Okay. Because you gotta hit the button again to open up B's and C to get out of there. Ah. I thought I hit the button. Since I didn't. What? Like it opens and shuts so stinking quick, A does. Oh, come on. I was getting through that door. So annoying. I mean, it's meant to be annoying. We're dealing with a lunatic here. Oh my goodness. With the way that how B opens up, because it opens up outwards, it really hinders you if you don't swing it wide enough. Swing it wide enough, you got just enough time to get into C. Okay. D. Oh, D's already shut? You gotta be kidding me. Come down here. Okay, I can just run straight through that. I don't have to jump. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Somehow I got stuck on a stupid door frame. Now I'm lagging. Awesome. Great, now I'm stuck on stupid rubble. A then B, B then C. C then B. D. Oh, that wasn't enough time. It just shut, right? Yeah, I would have been getting there right at the end. I might not have made it, so I'm just gonna... Alright. Over here, hit D. Oh, didn't hit it. Go. Oh, what? Oh, no, I need to go to C first. Of course, I make it. far every time. Keep on wanting to go straight to that D button. But instead, go ahead. Okay, now is the time. I will not be stuck on the door frame. No. Oh, what? There's even a set amount of time before you're allowed to hit the button for D. Or until you can no longer even hit the button. So you can't, like, really, like, collect yourself, I guess, before... Oh, dang it. If you mess this up, you can... Oh, got to redo it now. Are you hitting buttons? So C must just open up like twice. Oh my goodness, why can I not? I wonder how many times you have people play test this to figure out whether or not they're going to be able to actually do it. Let me in. Perfect emote, running man. Okay, last clue for today. I've never been involved with anything up to this point. I am truly innocent man. Which they all say when I arrest them. Feeling the burn, Brian? Hold on. My nostrils can't take any more of this place. I need to get out fast. Alright, so I think once we hit this button, that wall might explode and we're gonna have to be on the run. Alright? Okay. Come through the door. Oh, this door's open now. 2-1. Time for your prize, Jordan. Let's see if you can keep your word. Ah, great. I should be careful. Assume has. Wait. How dare you? Okay, let's just do it like we did the last, or check around first. Make sure there's nothing hidden on the floor, no secret passage. Okay. Turn TV on. Change input. Sorry to do this, but we all pay for the people's mistakes. Goodbye, Jordan. You'll always be the one for me. I knew it. Thank you for bringing this. I have to think fast. Okay. Well, this time there's no... Alright, check it out, dude. If it gets to these pillars and the room hasn't exploded yet, we're gonna run out that door. Oh, no. Guess we're not. Can I climb up this roof now? I guess I'll just wait for my death. Commissioner, he's here. Get the medical team. Jordan, thank you. You're alright. We all feel the worst that we couldn't contact you. Harrison, did you find him? Or how did you find me? You told me the address before you left, so it wasn't hard. I have to apologize for my bit. Save it for later. I have the suspect's real name now. We can finally track him down. Alright, lead the way, Lieutenant Jordan. Alright, listen up, everybody. Suspect's name is Brian Maverick. I want home address, work, where he is and has been, from all San Francisco stations, and report to me once you find something. Time is crucial. Let's get going! But first, let me explore this area so I can make sure there's no, like, secret clues. Getting away, you scum. This just became personal. No one has ever insulted me this much for my entire life. I'm coming for you, Brian. Rush to the police station to gather notes and begin the investigation. The entire Richmond police is now on standby. Time to go hunting for Mr. Twist. Jordan's office. 1 hour later. Oh my goodness, he has so many notes in 1 hour. No criminal record for Brian Maverick. Last thing, leaving his work to go to his apartment. Previous employment, working in an art gallery in Noe Valley. Status, married to Jane Doe, ex-U.S. Air Force officer. Home address, 665 Montgomery Street, apartment 2304. He's 38, born in Excelsior, San Francisco, May 14th, 1960. He has a major in fine arts, graduated from University of San Fran with second-class honors. On April 11th, 93, he donated 15 grand to charity that helps children in Zaire. Occupation, event manager, working on cruise ships. His current contract started 3 months ago on MV Millennia. It's the ship's name. Alright, so home address 665 Montgomery Street, 2304. He's 38. Born May 14th, 1960. Donated a bunch of money in 93. Major in fine arts. Okay. End investigation. Alright, now it's going to ask us questions. Alright, time to go. I have a few options based on the information. What's going to be? What should we investigate first? .665 Montgomery Street. This is his house. His apartment is on Financial District of San Fran. Lives at penthouse of a building on Montgomery Street. See what we can find. We got 4 minutes to search. Wire seems connected to something. Mechanism similar to the one I encountered earlier today. Must have activated the bomb when opening the door. No signs of a break-in. Did you read the little things? What did it say? Drink would be good at a time like this, but it's something I don't have. Ooh. I'm going upstairs. You continue the search down here. Locked. I need to break down the door. I can't break down the door. Come on, give me something I can use. Oh, nothing. Are you able to go out to the pool area? Think. Don't know why I think the bathroom would be the best place to go, but I did. Okay, hold on. It says the bomb's been set, but it's like to that room, so I'm just gonna wait the last minute or so and see what happens. See if it explodes this door open for me. Should have ended investigation. No, gotta restart. We didn't get to the end. It's okay. Know exactly what we gotta do now. Alright. Turn on, change input. While it's happening, I'm gonna swap out my controller. Alright, well, give me a second, baby girl, okay? Down we went. Alright, let's go, dude. Get the pressure pad. Come down this way. Dang it. I keep on getting stuck. You're a detective. I'm here. There you go. I'm just circling back around. Alright. They must have came right back on right at the end there. Alright. It's closed again. Is it open now? It's closed, ain't it? So annoying. What are you doing? Alright. So, A. Alright, so we're gonna work together on this one, okay? So this one does A, then B. So you stand at B. Ready to go in. Alright, now hold on, let me hit A, then B again. Because I didn't make it out of here. Alright, now you hit the B, then C one. Okay. Now I'm gonna hit C, then B. And you just go wait at, you go wait at the button for D. That way, as soon as it turns green, you can start running out of there, okay? She's pretty. Well, here, if I Isaac, hold on. If I hit the win the game button, it opens up these doors anyways. So you can just open up the B and C button, come out of there, and then I'll hit this button in here. Where you at? Alright, baby girl, I will. Okay. Alright. What are people of like, oh wait. Accidentally touched like the barriers. Okay. Now away we go. I remember his apartment is like 662. It's 38 or 665 Montgomery. 2304. He's 38. Born in 90 or born in 60. May 14th. In 93 donated 15 grand. Yep. So after reading each room, okay, I'm gonna go upstairs again. You read each room down here. Then after we're done, we're gonna head out the door. I was hoping hitting it 20 times is gonna do something. Oh no, you did. There's a door that says end investigation. Oh. Don't leave just yet. Not until I understand what's happening. Barrier on it. Look for a button. Because remember, like, the entrance in this one said, like, something about not being a key. Or something like that, right? Goodbye, cruel world. Dadgum, like, what am I supposed to be looking for here? No, I'm going to complete this. Oh, where'd you go? Huh? Oh. So he's waiting for me to... Alright. Dude, if you're gonna wait at the door, don't wait in the door. Alright. I'll let you hit the top of the door 20 times. Yeah, we gotta drop down. Alright, so Same as last time, I guess. Or, you know, I'll hit A, you go into A, then go into A. And then you hit the button for AB. Then just get to the door of A. Just stand there. I come through. Or stay there. Alright. You go into B then. Alright, now hit BC. Alright. Alright, did you hit D? Alright. Come back out in the hallway. Are you in the hallway? So I wonder if we just don't have the item yet that we need to be able to open up the door. So we're gonna try somewhere different this time. Come on, let's go. Read these clues again. I'm not going to his apartment this time. Let's see what happens if we go this way. It just lagged me over the thing. Okay, contact the Safe Trip Cruise Lines Human Sources to ask about Brian Maverick. Formerly has a pending contract with cruise vessel Millennia. Safe Trip Cruises informed us that the ship is in port, currently undergoing annual survey. I arrested the commission to issue a warrant, and we drove to James R. Herman Cruise Terminal where the vessel is located. 21 men, 6 cars, 1 helicopter. This time I wasn't playing. This time I had backup. Went to the event management office at the cruise ship, but instead of finding Brian, we found something else. It was at this point that the real story would start to unravel. A story that held the real motive of Mr. Twist. The story of the largest money heist in Richmond's history. Ooh. Motive Vessel Millennia. Brian Maverick's office. Alright. Entire office smells like paper. Various protective equipment seems to have been a handful of times. Been used a handful of times. Money here has no name on the stacks. The income of bills is a fresh smell. There are millions of dollars here. Where do they come from? Dun dun dun. Trash bags contain shredded banknotes. Why would anyone shred money? Seems like a notebook where they listed all money counted. They were currently counting them. Second time. Total amount of money, $3 million. Screensaver, today's date, February 16th, 1998. Seems they were counting money possible for shipping abroad. We were lucky we gotten away with it easy. No stacks, right, high stacks, bank. But the bank has no money missing in Norton's case. Ooh. Clean floor, dirty money. What a classic. I did not go in here yet. Place the president clean. Good job, dear janitor. What was that say? Various old events and announcements for the vessel's crew. Dates are from a month back. There, hand sanitize. At least I won't get sick from touching stuff in that other place. Ooh. What's that say? Tender boats. They work in emergencies. Also disembark the guests in areas where the ship cannot make port. Okay. What's this doing? Aha, see? Told you the red dragon would be back. What's this doing here? Wasn't that the mark of the Fentons? How are they involved? Fentons. That's it, I'm going overboard. Alright. So... Fire hose box is looking kind of rusty, but hey, not here to play safety officer. Nope, just police officer. Ventilation, the constant buzz noise from the generators might either annoy you or make you sleepy. Just little things, I guess. Okay. Let's go in the investigation, see what happens. I'm just gonna say right now, if I have to restart this all completely over again, I'm probably just gonna stop. We arrested 3 individuals from the office. 2 are working on counting. 1 was responsible for the operation. Lead suspect's name, Gary Keller. After interrogating Gary about Brian Maverick, he confessed Brian was a lead that he could be found in 665 Montgomery Street. Interrogee characteristics: calm voice, calm manner, direct eye contact at all times, answered fast when questioned, didn't hesitate. Oh. He's lying or he's telling the truth. I don't know. He was calm after just being arrested for counterfeiting money. I don't think he'd be calm, but at the same time, yeah, direct eye contact's a good thing. Because usually if you are like looking away, they say you're lying. But I would also expect somebody who was just arrested sort of to be like more than willing to give up the person they were working with? What do you think, dude?
Yeah, I'm trying to get much more of this one. So I'm saying he's telling the truth.
Saying he's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Let me think about this.
You'd answer slowly if he was asking.
You think he'd be more hesitant?
Yeah. Yeah, he'd lie real quick.
Alright, I agree with you. Let's go. He's telling the truth. Hopefully don't die. We followed Gary's instructions and drove to the financial district. Brian Maverick lives on the 23rd floor of 665. Yeah, we know. Someone caught up while we were there. We heard the bad news. Oh, you have the explosion that we were caught in like twice in a row? Apartment 2304. Alright. I'm doing some searching out here. See if I can spot anything. I guess we're going inside. Oh, we sent forensics at the apartment and went back to interrogate Gary Keller. Was this a cover-up or a trap that went wrong? We asked Gary Keller again, but this time we saw another face. The face of a man keeping secrets from us. Gary's hiding the truth. He's unlike any criminal we've arrested in this case. He's calm. He knows we have nothing. We pushed him harder, calling his lies. We were pretending that we cracked this already, but no, he saw through us. Once he figured out what we knew about the penthouse, he stopped talking. We didn't get a word out of his mouth. What was he hiding? It was at, I think this moment is supposed to think what is this supposed to be there? It was that moment we started going back at all the evidence we had so far, everything. Something has to tell us what Mr. Twist is. A neighbor reported that Brian has been home for over a month. And then it hit me. His last trap was unbeatable, therefore he confessed to me right before it. All I have to do is recollect his words. The last clue Mr. Twist gave me, the car crash, it's always something he wouldn't expect me to investigate. We started searching every hospital in San Francisco until we found him. UCSF Medical Center. Wait, what? There he was, Brian Maverick at last. His eyes were closed, there was silence in the room. I stood there looking. I didn't know how to feel. My body was confused. Mr. Twist in the flesh. Now all we have to do is wait for him to wake up. The paint is fresh. He wrote it and then went to sleep. Also, no nurse noticed, so it has to be written recently. I feel like it's a lie. Oh, let me finish. Is there anything that is also popping up? I guess not. Couldn't believe my eyes. It was so abrupt. But we finally got him. Even at the end, it was exactly as he wanted. I double checked, triple checked. It was him. My mind didn't think he was Mr. Twist. There has to be a catch. I waited, walking the room left and right. Is that really him or did I miss something? Think, Jordan, think. Is the man lying in the bed the one behind everything? I say no.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you.
Like, I'm not, like, okay, so let's read these. So, if yes, his office was turned into a fencing operation. No one would just agree to that if they weren't involved. Forensic provided us with fingerprints from his hand and his ID. They were a match. That person lying in that bed was indeed Brian Maverick. All the written instructions and hints led to the hospital. According to his rules, I won the game. But again, how many times he was a step ahead? Every time I thought of something, it was always the other way around. Am I missing something? Or the real Mr. Twist is using the ID of this man as a scapegoat. If he is here, how did he plan the bomb in his apartment? What was his timing? Anna was at his headquarters. Did Gary do it? Mr. Twist is a nickname, cannot be tied to anyone. Anyone can be Mr. Twist. The question is that person Brian Maverick? I'm going no. Do 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 do. And away we go. As I was thinking about it, we inquired a nurse about the reason Brian was at the hospital. His lips were moving, but the answer shocked me so much that I have lost track of surroundings. My hearing stopped. I felt like I was falling into a pit of abyss. Brian Maverick has suffered brain injury in a car accident a month ago. He's in a coma ever since. Thoughts started stabbing my brain with scenarios. Brian Maverick had the perfect motive, was tied to everything, and yet he had no opportunity. Let's see, what about adoption papers though? Who would do that if not Mr. Twist himself? Gary Keller told us his name, which means he was lying again. Is he Mr. Twist? Mr. Twist's gray car was reported stolen, so there was no owner. Can't lie. It can't tie it to anyone. He had the perfect motive. He is Ian Redhouse, and his revenge on me would be redemption. His office was used while he was at a coma. Was that deliberate? Did someone harm to Brian? Or cause harm to Brian? He had the means. He was wealthy. He liked hosting events, challenging games. That was his job. Is Anna and Gary planning this because they feel sorry for Brian? Why commit crimes though? He mentioned a car crash in Anna's case. He told us today he was in the car crash. How would anyone else know that information? Well, the liar, of course. The real culprit has been fooling us all along, creating fake narrative from the beginning. I knew this couldn't have been so easy. The money we found in MV Millennia was the only clue that breaks the narrative. Mr. Twist never cared for money. There was no point thinking about this. I needed evidence. I rushed back to my office. I need to take a fresh look at all the clues so far. Whew. Back to my office. Sergeant Barry, the other driver that collided with Brian Maverick, was Jerry Ander. A fake ID used by Jermaine Gardner. Lieutenant Vargan. The money found in MV Millennia are actually money from High Stakes Bank. They swapped the bank cash with fake money. Bank confirmed. Gary Keller is a fake ID. He uses fake names so police can't track him down. From forensics, fingerprints found in Brian's apartments belong to Brian Maverick and Laurel Hunt. CIA contacts. Gary Keller and Laurel Hunt are both agents of an organization called the Headless Serpent. So Jane Doe, supposedly Brian Maverick's wife, was Laurel Hunt using a fake name. Sergeant James, Brian Maverick's handwriting doesn't match the tags of Mr. Twist. Oh, nice. Jermaine, not Jeremy. Alright. Alright, time to go. I have a few options based on the information. What's it gonna be? Who should I pursue next? Jermaine or Laurel? Ooh. Jermaine or Laurel? What do you think, dude? Laurel was the chick pretending to be the wife. She's number 12 on the most wanted list. And then Jermaine is the fake name, I think, or like Gary Keller's real name, right? Let's see. Let me think about this one. So Brian Maverick's fake wife was Laurel Hunt. Jermaine Gardner. Jermaine Gardner is actually Gary Keller. Because Gary Keller is a fake name. So yes, let's go Laurel. Jermaine's already in custody, yes. After we arrested him in the MV Millennia, he is not going anywhere. Laurel, on the other hand, she's out there, now I know the full truth. Brian Maverick wasn't a scapegoat for Mr. Twist. Mr. Twist was a scapegoat for Headless Serpent's agenda! They created a narrative to justify and hide all their crimes. They even went as far to create fake evidence so we can arrest Brian Maverick. A poor soul did nothing to deserve this. I wonder if Anna knows, or if they lied to her to create a fake sense of revenge that fits her goals. At least now I feel one step ahead for the first time in this case. Time to hunt down Laurel, or our commissioner is currently having talks with the CIA so we can get more information. He told me they won't share anything more than public knowledge. We need to investigate without their help. Typical. We started tracking down all the names that Headless Serpent used to buy assets in the case so far. We ended with more fake names that led nowhere. My job was to investigate the golf cart that was used in Sunshine Consulting LLC warehouse. I was sent to find the name of the buyer. The shop was close to Portola and San Fran, a place called Tell 'em. Yeah, tell 'em what it is. Right there. Oh, okay. I gotta go to a second map to finish the story? Okay. Let me... Dang it, I didn't think it was gonna happen like this. I gotta put down a... stinking, thing. Let me get a pen and paper, I guess. Hmm? Ooh. Hmm. That needs to write something down, baby girl. Okay, so 7077 7975 9231. Alright. So back to Hub to complete the story. Hopefully it isn't another map. Like, hopefully at the end of this one it's not another map, because I don't think we have that kind of time. So there's 07, 7975 9231. The epilogue. Ooh. Hey, where you at? Did you go back to Hub? Alright, ready? Now where we go? I don't see you. There you are. On the bright side, it's a new map, so Richmond District, San Fran, February 16th, 98. The cold Monday continues. I was sent to investigate the buyer of the golf cart used in the Isabel case. It was purchased from Tellum Retailer. Tellum Retail Store. Jordan, do you copy? This is dispatch. Copy dispatch. This is Lieutenant Jordan. Okay, I was expecting like a full conversation here, but we have possible lead on Laurel Hunt. She was seen in hangar, San Francisco International. Oh. What's up, bud? I just want to check points. Probably gonna end up taking more time. Oh, whoops. Forgot how to drive these things. See, I think we needed the cart. I think it might be one of those. If you don't use the cart, you're gonna have not gonna have enough time to make it. We got 2 more checkpoints minimum. Dude. Okay, see, you gotta stay on the daggum cart. Well, it's not gonna be able to make it there. It is. Well, I needed to say that we need to get there. Okay. Let's go. Okay, you just go ahead of me. I'm bringing my own cart. think I got to almost right at the end. How close did you get? How'd you die? Okay, get through the door. Alright, come on. Oh, can't even. Seriously? Now I'm stuck on so right here messed me up big time last time. I turned right for some reason, thinking that was going to be the way, and we're having to back up. Just stop that. It's annoying. It's distracting. Your characters take up a lot of screen for some reason. Just standing there. Should proceed on from here. Should be careful. Ooh. Oh no, I got my flashlight out. My flashlight and my gun switched positions after the respawn for some reason. Weird. Oh dang it. Alright, so there's two more guys, or 2 or 3, 4 more guys maybe, in the building next to us. Do this way. Surprise, surprise. I wonder if these are proximity. Okay, what'd I say about the door? If you're gonna stand in the middle of it, go through it. Alright, you stay back. Stop charging forward because you're about to die. See if there's a med kit in here. All of them are eliminated. I bet it was like a one-time spawn too. It's okay, I got 93 bullets, that should be fine. Alright, no med kit. It's fine. Nice. A brief moment, I felt it, her gaze looking down on me. Even though she escaped, I felt it. She was defeated. If a simple cop made it reach this far, this was a big blow for them. He pulled it off. Dispatch, suspects are leaving in a UH-60 Black Hawk. Can't continue pursuit from here. Copy, Lieutenant, we have eyes on the target. Patrolling. Helicopter closing on your position. Okay. End pursuit. Our helicopters continue the pursuit. We coordinated with neighboring police departments so they can lend us a hand. Suspects flew towards the Mexico border. We coordinated patrols that took turns with different helicopters. The fuel ran out after 414 miles, forcing them to land north of San Diego. The suspects were captured. Between them was Laurel Hunt. It was finally over. I remember going to bed that night. Even though I was worried about the pursuit, my body just turned off. I was extremely tired after what happened. Everything turned out okay in the end. Even though we never managed to link Laurel for her involvement on the case, Richmond became safe again. I was happy that we even managed to reach this far in such a short time. CIA also commended us for our work. I even got a cheap bronze award. Later on, it was found that Isabel's uncle offered a large sum as ransom for returning Isabel back. The money we found on MV Millennia and were returned to Isabel's uncle. Of course, we never managed to imprison Laurel or disassemble Headless Serpent. Those operations take months or even years. Laurel's lawyer got a deal with the court and she didn't serve any time, but they paid a hefty fine. Anna wasn't so lucky. She got imprisoned for 25 years in direct result of her actions. The Fentons were also no more. Gary Kelly got 6 years for fraud and money laundering. After this case, I laid low. Nothing serious happened. After that, small cases, usually 1 to 2 days of work each. My story was over that day. I walked on the helipad, or on that day I walked on the helipad. The story I will never forget. I will always remember it. My father would be proud. I finally stood in his place like an adult, solving a grand case. I wish he was here to see me. Case is finally over. Case solved. I don't believe you. Jordan's apartment 3 years later. This is art? Well, okay, whatever. Not sure if it should be called television or reality TV anymore. Haven't used this thing for years. Good thing because we don't want the building on fire. This crime novel is pretty good. Too much fiction though. Wish the author consulted someone and asked questions first. Most people use alarm clocks to wake up. I use them to sleep. Need to wash my laundry. I think maybe the bucket will overflow again. All the noise from traffic calms me down. I'm a weird person. Hey, Sky. Brian? Brian Maverick? Oh. I'm sorry I startled you. Good evening, Mr. Jordan Justice, I presume? Yeah, that's me. I'm glad to make your acquaintance, Mr. Justice. Sorry for the time. May I come in? Yes, of course. Be my guest. Please call me... I don't know what woke you up from your coma, Mr. Maverick. How are you feeling? Please call me Brian. And yes, I'm trying to pick up where I left. A lot has happened since, the accident. Mainly I wanted to apologize... Please let me stop you there, Brian. There is nothing yet to apologize for. What happened is in the past. It wasn't your fault anyways. I would disagree. My sister brought you a great deal of danger, Mr. Justice. Call me Jordan, and don't worry about Anna. I am here, ain't I? That foolish girl, she rushed at the first opportunity, filled her head with lies, and almost got herself killed. If only I was there for her. That's what's done is done. You have to look forward and take care of your sister, no matter her actions. Make sure you visit her often. She'll be out in no time. Thank you, Jordan. You're a good man. I wish I didn't trouble you too much with my challenges, did I? Excuse me? Oh, I'm joking, of course. I heard that they made me the bad guy. Gosh, I can never hurt a fly. Haha. What was his name again? Huh, you almost got me there. His name? Oh, it was Mr. Twist. Mr. Twist? That's a nice name. It has a certain flair to it. Hey, don't go turning evil on me now. Oh, I wouldn't even dream of that. I remember I was shaking my place when they told me the full story. Well, they certainly put on a show out there. I'm glad it's over, though. Brian and Jordan talked for 4 hours that night. By the end of it, they were good friends. There was so much energy in the room. Jordan told Brian the full story, with every detail. Brian was listening like a kid listening to a fairy tale. After that, Brian would occasionally visit Jordan. They kept in touch. Jordan even visited Anna in jail. And this is how Jordan's story ends. Dun, 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 for now, at least. Whoa! Alright. Created by wertandrew. Woo woo. Alright, yep. That was Detective Stories 4. Finally finished through it. Took us what feels like forever. But if this is the first one you've seen of his, spoiler, I guess. But playing through the other Detective Stories are definitely all like really good, fun maps. Just go to Drop Night, type in Detective Stories, and they'll pop up. Huzzah. Oh, it was a draw. Same result we've been getting this entire time. Alright, I'm going back to the hub. Alright, well, that's all I got for today. You have to find some more maps and do this more often. Alright, see you.